Okay, so I've been leaning out my trailer, fine-tuning it. That last 2 or 3%, I want to organize my drawers, or some of them a little better than they are. And I want to start with this drawer right here. I have a lot of stuff in here. I have tape measures, and I have pencils and all kind of markers and laser measures and razor knives and just on and on. I've got stuff that help me figure things out. And so I want to, instead of digging around in the drawer, I want to figure out a way to organize this one drawer. This is the only project I'm going to do one at a time. The trailer's functional, so I'm going to take the time to do this, and then I'll take the time to do another. Now, there's too much stuff in here to get it all to fit neatly in the drawer. So the first thing I want to do is, what can I take out of the drawer but keep in this general location? And how can I reduce the amount of stuff in the drawer so that I can organize what has to be in the drawer a little bit better? And also, is there stuff I just don't need to have with me? I carry lots of tape measures, so I'll pull those out, and I know I want to keep all of those. Some of them are different kinds of tapes, do different things. I want to have them readily available. These shims, I use these a lot. These are magnetic shims, the metric and the metric and the imperial. And I've already jumped ahead a little bit, and I decided I use these. I grab them all the time, so I want them right out in front of me. And so I took a couple of magnets, 4 magnets that have holes in them. So I'm going to put that right there and that right there. These are strong magnets. They won't fall off in transit. So as I look at that, I realize that this is surface area that I'm not using, and so I want to put my tapes along here as well, and I could put all of my tapes along here with no problem. So I made, I took a piece of wood. Actually, this is the leavings of it. I took a piece of 3/8 plywood. I figured out how tall of a piece I needed to put the tape on it, and then I ripped it to that width, and then, which was 1 3/4 inches, and then I ran it through the tape. This was 3/8, it was a little too thick. I didn't have any 1/4 or 1/8, so I figured out what I needed, so I ran it through the saw down to about 3/16, kind of planing it down with the table saw. I just ran it through and ripped it thinner. And then I took another rip of it, 1/2 inch wide rip, left it 1/2 inch thick, and then ripped it 1/2 inch wide, and to create a standoff that I could screw through onto this. So I've already drilled one hole. I'll screw it on in the middle here, and I've got this bottom shelf, so I can use longer screws and go into that shelf without interfering with the top of the shelf. So that was my test before I put the rest of the screws on. I want to make sure that they're going to work there. So sure enough, they clip right on. So I'll finish screwing that on. All right, so in that little movement there, I've taken that space that was there to use. It doesn't bump anything else out, and I've put quite a bit of stuff that was in this drawer. So I'm going to continue to work on this drawer, and when I get it all done, I will show a video. When I'm starting my next project, I'll show a video of how it turned out. Well, if you like these videos, be sure to subscribe. Like them, but most important, share them with others. If you want a set of workbench plans, click on the link right here in the video. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Have a great day.